Hey, good evening, everyone. How's it going? This is Michelle Ship here. I'm the business page owner of WHAM Solutions with Michelle Ship here on Facebook. Thanks so much for joining me this evening. Hopefully you guys are doing well. This fabulous Thursday. I can't believe this week has flown by and the month is almost gone already. We're towards the end of May. So tonight I wanted to share with you a special message for those who have home-based businesses in network marketing, and some insights that I think is going to help you, and some tips that's going to help you with pushing forward your first year and years into your home business. So if you're joining me live here, or if you're seeing the replay, definitely go ahead and comment below. Just let me know who you are, say hello so I can say hello back to you. So let's go ahead and get right into the content. So today we'll be talking about your first year in your network marketing company and some of the things to expect and some of the reasons why people struggle. Now, many people within their first year of network marketing often feel that they're struggling. They may feel a little bit frustrated as well. And there's a lot of reasons why that comes to be. Now, this message is definitely going to help you. So I feel the first reason why most people struggle within their network marketing company is because they don't actually understand that their home business, that their network marketing company is actual home business. You know, they don't understand that concept, that it is a home business. And what it happens is they're not actually treating their position in network marketing as a home business. And so there's a little disconnect right there, and they may enter the network marketing company with improper expectations. Okay, I feel that's the very first reason why people struggle. Now, for example, if we started a regular traditional like brick and mortar business, storefront business outside of the home, we all know that when we start a home business, there is some type of capital that's needed initially to get everything going, to launch the business, right? And then we understand as well as a home business owner that number one, you have to be creative, you have to take initiative, and also do some type of marketing to promote yourself and to get your business out there and to move your business forward to where it needs to be. And there's other skills and there's other competencies that you will need as well down the line as a business owner, traditional business, right? So it's a known fact that we need to do all these different things to get a regular business outside of the home up and going. Now, what happens is we figure that's okay, that's expected, right? And you know that if you have a traditional business, that it's not going to make huge profits within that first year. We understand that. But we do know that if you're continuously growing your business, that down the line, years down the road, you will be making some great profits and also gain some type of freedom within your business, some type of freedom, okay? So we understand what's required for a traditional business. Now, what I think a lot of people struggle with is they don't understand that that same concept with having and running a regular brick and mortar business holds true the same exact way for a traditional home business in network marketing. Why do we think twice that the rules will not apply for when you have a home business as opposed to having a traditional business? It's the same exact rules. You have to go through, learning all the skills that's needed, gaining all the competencies, promoting yourself, taking initiative, and being creative, and investing into yourself and into your business to grow it even more. Same rules apply, you're just doing it from home. So yes, network marketing is a home business, and we need to treat it as so and enter the profession with the understanding that we have to treat it just like you would a standard business outside of the home. So that's why I feel like a lot of people who are brand new, they struggle within their first year. Okay, now one of the things that I absolutely love about this industry is that this industry, when you have a home business and network marketing, you can make profit fairly quickly as opposed to a traditional business outside of the home. You can make your profit fairly quickly and speed up that process instead of waiting years and years down the line to make a pretty substantial amount of money, right? But as you do it, you are continuously learning along the way. So in our team, we call it learn and earn mode. We're actually learning the skills, gaining the skills so you can be competent and earning money along the way, which most of the time helps you recoup your initial investment that you use to launch your home business and network marketing profession. Now, I believe actually this is maybe the only industry where you can learn and earn at the same time. It's usually you're learning, then finally you're actually earning, but this is like you do two things, dribble two balls at one time, which I think is a beautiful thing. Now, we all need to understand that within your network marketing company, home business, the income is not going to happen overnight. There's not like an overnight success and all this big results right out the gate, right? We have to be willing to, number one, commit to the process and put in the hard work up front, because it's not luck that's actually going to get you results. It does take continuously some good efforts, consistency, but also developing a good mindset. A strong mindset is essential, because that's ultimately what is going to help you move your business forward also. Because if you have the very weak mindset and you are turned away quickly when people reject you, your idea, your business opportunity, you're not going to go far if you have a weak mindset. So you have to engage continuously in personal development so that you can develop the mindset that you need to be a very strong entrepreneur and successful. So what I recently learned is that there's actually a laid out formula for more predictable results if you apply yourself with consistent learning and growing over time. And this formula is basically used by a lot of high achievers and very, widely successful people in network marketing. And I've also seen this hold true for individuals in my organization and as well. So the formula, what it's called the 1-3-5 formula. I'm sorry, 1-3-5-7 formula. Okay, so you're probably thinking, what is this formula? Now, what this formula means, the numbers refer to the years. Okay, so first one we have number 1. Number 1 is the first year. This first year, what your goal should be is actually just to make that commitment to be there a year from now. So make that commitment right out the gate that you will stick with yourself, stick with it for a year from now, okay? Now this year is going to be your foundation of your network marketing home business there. This year is going to be filled with gaining skills that you need so that you can be successful. Some of the unique skills that's needed within this industry right out the gate is learning how to do some marketing, learning skills like prospecting and closing. We have team building. We have all these different avenues that you need to learn so you can become good at it and then become a master and be successful. And also you need to, like I mentioned before, is understanding how your mind works and strengthening your mindset and being surrounded by people who are just like you, like-minded. I think within this industry, since we have teams, having associations with those who are very like-minded, that definitely helps you stay focused at what you're working towards, as opposed if you were just working as traditional outside, an outside home business, okay? Now, this first year of working your home business in network marketing, it's going to be intense focus. Lots of intense focus on becoming more competent as an entrepreneur. But along the way, like I said, you will earn income. It's just not going to be the big income that you may have thought initially, okay? And, if you do enter or someone does present to you a network marketing business before, and they said to you that you can go ahead and get started like right now or tomorrow, and we're guaranteeing that you're going to make, buku money, by this coming Friday, okay? Or like the next day. So if I was presented by something like that, I would actually turn around and walk away, because that doesn't hold true. That's just totally not right, okay? So just run away if you hear something like that, because this business is a build. It's not something that happens overnight, and there's no luck. There's lots of hard work and effort consistently, okay? So moving on with the formula, so that we talked about the first year. Now we're moving on to the third year. So what does the third year consist of? What does that look like in your network marketing company? Now the third year, if you're consistently working your business with great effort and you are gaining the skills necessary each and every day, applying those skills, working on your mindset. This formula here with the 3-year mark, this formula says expects you to be making around a 6-figure income if you were consistent thoroughly that full 3 years of working your company. And this has happened. I've seen people in my organization that's happened, even less than 3 years. It really depends on someone's actual efforts, what they're putting forth into it, okay? And this is if you're willing to pay the price, because there's going to be very long days with making that. But again, it's just temporary, okay? Now, what happens at the 5-year mark? Usually at this mark, people are usually developing more bigger multiple 6-figure incomes at that point in time. And then at the 7-year mark, that's when you're actually becoming more of a master, and you basically can make as much money as you need to, as you can dream of, really. Okay, that's kind of the formula for the 1, 3, 5, 7 expectations within network marketing. So this industry, obviously I've seen it through so many, industry leaders. It has the potential if you apply yourself, and that's the thing, not everybody applies themselves and not everyone sticks with it, okay? And I believe it's an amazing vehicle to take you from where you are in your life to where you want to be, to basically upgrade your lifestyle. And my question for you, though, however, is really you have to ask yourself, look yourself in the mirror and say, how bad do you want this? How bad do you want this? And what are you willing to do to actually achieve this? Because this is the more predictable results of what you can obtain and what the potential could be. But how bad do you want that? Okay. Now, what I've learned along the way in my experience is that in order to become successful, you need to do a great deal of stepping out, or stepping up and stepping out of your comfort zone, because outside of that comfort zone, that's where you're going to see all the miracles happen there. So that's going to be the first step, is just stepping up and stepping out of that comfort zone to achieve all that you want to do. Okay. Now, keep in mind, there's different avenues where you can be making income. As we all know, there's standard jobs. We all know what a standard job is, where you, regardless, I found when I was working a standard job, regardless of how hard you're working, you're always under the commands of a boss. And your boss is always dictating you, how much money you can make, or when you can go to the bathroom, or when you can do, X, Y, and Z. And they're really dictating your lifestyle and what you can be earning, and we pray that we can get a raise at the end of that year. We have a good review, right? That's maybe if there's a cost of living increase or something like that, possibly. So let's see. So they're dictating your lifestyle. Now, there's also on the flip side, another way of earning income is the traditional business, like we talked about briefly earlier. Traditional businesses is where you basically have a storefront or brick and mortar, and you work for yourself. You're self-employed, you're an entrepreneur. And I have actually many friends that actually have home businesses as well. I'm sorry, not home business, traditional businesses, right? And they say they own the business, but what I found is that business actually owns them. Because they're there all the time, regardless if they just kickstarted their business, which I know, yes, you need to put a little bit more emphasis and more hours getting that going. But even years down the line, they're still there, like long hours from morning all the way until night. So they think they have freedom, but that business ultimately owns them. And then what comes along with it, what I learned, is that there's usually big overheads that you have to do. There's payroll, there's employees you have to manage, there's stress, there's things like that. And the list goes on, and that to me is not as appealing. But so when I think of other options compared to network marketing home businesses, I see a brighter horizon. I see a brighter horizon for this industry. I see this as a vehicle to get anyone. This is you don't have to have like all these tremendous great skills. As long as you're coachable, you can learn things along the way. And I feel that the other avenues, they're not promising so many like that formula, the 1, 3, 5, 7 formula, as network marketing home businesses do. There's just more to obtain, I feel, long down the line. So my question for you, you definitely need to carefully evaluate where you stand right now within your career, within your business, within your job, whatever type of role that you hold. Think about that position. Now, is that position, do you feel that can be your vehicle to bring you to where you want to be in life? And when I say what you want to be with, like, dream big. You know, when we're kids, we always dream lofty dreams. But I don't know what happens, like after college, or sometimes even after high school, all our dreams get shot down somewhere along the way. So go back to how you are as a child and just be, you know, so unshakable and just so committed to that dream. And you can picture that dream so much that it's so vivid in your mind. You're dreaming about it all day and all night. That's the dream. That's the aspiration that you need to have with your career. So keep that in focus for yourself. And do you think that the vehicle you're in right now is going to get you to that place? Think about that a little bit, okay? And if not, if you feel it's not, you definitely need to know that there are other options out there. There are better ways, and it's been proven numerous times. And so my message basically ultimately is, if you're new to your network marketing company, you're just in the first year, and you feel that you are like a hamster running on a hamster wheel and keep running, you're getting no results or little results, but not like the big income like you wanted, just know that where you are is where you're destined to be. That's exactly where you need to be within that first year. You know, it's really the skill building that you need to develop initially. You know, all the core competencies like the marketing, prospecting, closing, like I mentioned to you, team building, and getting good at that, practicing, getting good over and over and over, just grinding it out. That's where you need to be that first year. So just know that it's completely normal what you're going through that first year. And know that as well, that there is light at the end of that tunnel, even though it seems so far and so distant, but there is light at the end of that tunnel. So my suggestion is stay committed to the process, be consistent with your effort, continue building skills that are necessary for you to be successful. Surround yourself with those who are like-minded so they can lift you up on days that you're not feeling so lifted up. And keep up with the personal development. I feel like that personal development was a great aspect of this industry, something that I never thought I would ever get in tune with, because I was never that person that wanted like self-help. I thought that was just all bogus stuff, but it really works, and it really helps you so that you continuously can be positive and not always dwelling on the negative and complaining all day long. You know, you're working towards something big, you know. And just know that your mindset is really going to dictate whether you're going to be successful or if you're going to fail, if you're going to be a failure. So just keep in mind, that's how strong it is, your mindset. And so that's my message for you guys today. I did want to share a little bit from my heart about what I feel that a lot of people experience within the first year, just not treating it as it is, like a business. And then just giving you the different variables and other positions that you can obtain, and just comparing that to network marketing. And just knowing that if you do have, like I always say, if you have some type of entrepreneurial spirit, bone, soul inside of you, and if you have a loftier dream than what your current position can provide for you, definitely look into other opportunities, whether to do alongside or to do it by itself, because there is lots of potential, especially that you see now with that formula, the 1, 3, 5, 7 formula. There's lots of opportunities for better advancement within your career, within your life. Okay, sorry about that. Something happened. All right, so that's my message for you guys. So hopefully you did gain some value from this message. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, a love, a like, a share. Go ahead, do me a favor, share it with a teammate or someone that you feel that this may help. And hey, I did want to let you know that I do have a big announcement for you guys here on this page, WHAM Solutions with Michelle Shipp. So stay tuned for tomorrow. I will be doing another Facebook Live announcing the announcement. And so you don't want to miss this, truly. And I'll see you next time. Have a great evening. Take care now. Bye now.